The parents of Charlie Gard have dropped their legal battle to send him to the United States for treatment. A lawyer representing the parents said earlier today that time had, quote, run out for the child.
The 11-month-old has a rare genetic condition, and his parents wanted him sent to the U.S. to receive experimental therapy. CBS News reporter Jane Ferguson joins us now from London. So, Jane, what more can you tell us about the decision by Charlie's parents today?
Good morning, Henna and Vlad. The decision taken today was quite of a surprise in the court. It was a dramatic and very tragic scene there where Connie Yates, Charlie's mother, at the end of the proceedings took to the witness stand, and she herself said that time had run out. She thanked the hospital, which of course they had been legally challenging, thanked them for their care of their son. She also said that this was the hardest thing we have ever had to do. She said those words whilst sobbing, and she sobbed as she walked away from the stand, and Charlie's father was there standing next to her. And she also said that our son is a warrior before leaving the court. Now, it was a surprise whenever the parents of Charlie Gard's lawyer took to the stand this morning to announce this decision that they wouldn't be continuing their appeal. They said that this was partly because of the results of an MRI scan of Charlie that was done last week. And Dr. Hiramo, the American doctor who had offered to treat Charlie with this experimental treatment, had been discouraged by the results of that MRI. And it would seem that was what really persuaded Charlie Gard's parents to drop their legal challenge to keep him alive and to take him to the United States.
And Jane, you just mentioned this MRI. They've been fighting for their child for months. Was this unexpected? It was unexpected. We expected instead today to hear impassioned arguments in favor of taking him to the United States and counter arguments from doctors who had said there was nothing that could be done for him. In fact, we weren't even expecting a verdict today. That was expected tomorrow because the judge was due to hear these arguments today and tomorrow before making his verdict on this case. It has surprised everybody who's very much so interested around the globe in this case. And outside the court now, you can still hear protesters shouting justice for Charlie, and it will surprise those protesters as well. It was not expected that the parents would so dramatically drop their illegal challenge today.
And Jane, as you just saw, there are people there supporting the parents. Several people around the world have supported the effort by the parents, including the Pope. There's been a reaction from President Donald Trump. What can we expect in the hours and perhaps days ahead?
We don't know yet whether the parents of Charlie Gard are going to speak directly to the press or their supporters. They had reacted to some reports that had come out from hospital staff where Charlie was being treated, that they had actually received death threats as a result of this campaign. Now, the parents of Charlie Gard condemned those very strongly. So the interest in this case will continue. And of course, tragically moving forward, the parents will have to discuss whether or not they are able to take him home for his final days, whether or not they will have to keep him in the hospital. And those are the sorts of legal issues that will be continuing for the parents, whether they have any time before the life machines will have to be turned off. In the meantime, of course, as you say, this has garnered huge support from President Trump and the Pope and many people around the world. Over $1.5 million were raised online for the parents of Charlie Gard so that they could bring him to the United States. So all of that support will, of course, be channeled into a lot of sympathy for the parents today.
It is an absolutely tragic situation and story. Certainly our thoughts and prayers are with little Charlie and his family. Jane Ferguson for us in London today. Thank you, Jane.
Thank you.